Sitting comfortably in your comfortable position, making sure your spine is straight, your shoulders relaxed, your arms resting on the lap, with no strain or discomfort at any body part. As body starts to go into the relaxation mode, I would like you all to switch your awareness on your breath. Simply normal breathing in and out, your natural breath, just bringing your focus to observe, to experience, and to feel your breath every time you take in and every time you're leaving out. Synchronize your mind, your thoughts, any activity in the mind with your breath. So if there is any thought which comes in the middle, I would like you to connect with your breath and clear it with the exhalation, your normal exhalation. So breathing in normally, and any thought or any distraction you would like to clear, simply connect it with your exhalation and breathe out slowly, naturally, and see whether the mind gets clearer. At times when mind is clouded with many thoughts or one thought which is constantly bothering or distracting, it could be a worry or it could be a very strong emotion. Wrap around the breath. It may stop the thought for a while. Continue breathing normal without holding your breath at any point. As you observe your breath and its natural patterns, synchronizing with your mind or not, regardless, I would like you to observe your breath patterns as a graph. So you breathe in. Slowly, when you start breathing in, graph goes up, and you slowly exhale, graph coming down. And between the two breaths, there is a very short pause. I would like you to focus on that as well. And how slowly the graph starts to increase with your inhalation and coming down with exhalation. In between two, it's completely on a silent state on the ground with no inhalation, exhalation, and no activity on the mind level. I would like you to see your breath, your mind, in between these graphs. With every inhalation, we invoke the energy, the vital force. To its peak, when we are fully inhaling, it's on the peak. And as we start to exhale, we throw out all the unnecessary toxins or unnecessary thoughts, vital energies. Constant exchange of energy between you and the universe. But that always is synchronized, always balanced, always have a natural pattern, just like the graphs we observe. Now, this time, if any thought appears, I would like you to dissolve it in the between breath, the silent phases, the gap when the graph is fully down and no inhalation and exhalation taking place. So you breathe normally, you see it's fully inhaled, you slowly exhale. When you're fully exhaled, we dissolve all the mind, emotion, everything, anything which comes to the mind distracting our focus and concentration. And let it dissolve on its own in the silent phases of the breath and mind. Feel the flow of vital forces. Feel the flow of mind. Without restricting, limiting, or concentrating, I would like you to experience. Be one with the flow of the vital forces. Be one with the prana. Connecting this to the body energies or at the mind. The flow remains the same. Life forces remain the same. Constantly flowing, constantly moving, constantly changing. And in the life forces, let go of all the control. Our own expectation of the growth or the flow or the movement. Let the life force redirect and take us further into the deeper stages of consciousness. Observing your vital forces in between the graphs, letting go yourself into the flow of the forces. There might a stage appears on its own where everything becomes one. Losing yourself into this oneness where is no flow or no graph or no active or passive stages appears. Everything disappears and you become just you. Even if that has happened, I would like you to stay here. Enjoy this phase. Enjoy being one with the self, without the second, without any identities or things to do. At this very stage, there is no name, form, or the movement of anything from the conscious world. The flow of life, the vital forces, all the patterns, all the active movements, all just come to a phase where everything becomes one with the peace, silence, and the self, which is none other than you. Nothing changes here. Nothing from the conscious world. Nothing from the body, breath, or mind. At times, this may also feel nothing exists here. Everything that is existent comes from here and merges into here. Very similar to the graph we saw on the breath. From this level, deep conscious awareness, the conscious world rises, appears to be on its peak, very chaotic at times, but everything dissolves into this deep conscious awareness. Still, there is a flow of life between the conscious and unconscious world. At this very phase, you go up or down if the movement happens. You see a beautiful transition from the conscious to deep conscious world, which is not a different world, it is just part of you only. But here, not much exists in the names and forms as we see in the conscious world. Here, all the identities disappear and everything becomes one with the self. Naturally, this happens on its own every day when we sleep. But right now, consciously, you are doing the process. Being fully awake and yet moving between conscious and deep conscious world. With your own wish and will, you decide to connect and how to connect in the conscious world again. And as you do that, I would like you to bring your focus again on the breath, this time to the body. Simply observing the same graph and the patterns of the life forces with inhalation going up and exhalation coming down. And before you start the next inhalation, there is a slight gap where nothing takes place. Synchronizing your body movements. The energies on the physical level, I would like you to synchronize with your breath. So when you're inhaling, I would like you to observe all the movement on the body. And as you exhale, I would like you to expand any changes you observe on the physical level. The very movement on the muscles, any sensation on the nerves, the natural movement of the heart or the blood, anything and everything you connect, observe, and synchronize with your breath. Very gently bring your attention to your palms. Simply observing, experiencing everything and anything on the movements, the flow of vital energies. When you start to focus on the palm, you all experience that on the palm. You may experience tingling in the fingers as well. And as you start to focus at this stage on the palm, you may start to feel this force is strengthening. The circulation is very stronger. As it starts to strengthen, very gently join your both hands together in Namaskar Mudra. Touch your both palm together. Keeping your hand close to your heart center, close to your chest. Now gently, when you're ready, rub your both palm together. When it starts to feel warm enough, I would like you to place it on your eyes. Just keep it there for a moment. And with a very gentle massage on all over your face, bring your hands down. Keep your eyes closed. Take a moment. Sitting comfortably in your comfort. When you start to open your eyes, do it while looking down, giving enough time to adjust with the light and surrounding.